Okay, so you've opened up your bouquet of spray roses, prepared your vase, and now we're ready to arrange. Lucky you, you received 100 blooms of spray roses. Now that's not 100 stems, but it's almost just as good because it's 100 flowers. A spray rose is a single stem with multiple laterals, therefore multiple blooms. Now there's something about roses, whether it's a standard rose or a spray rose, that is helpful to know. On the outside of the rose, a guard petal naturally grows and it protects the inner petals of the rose. You don't have to remove them, but if you see some that maybe have a little bruise on them, you can just easily pull it off so that it exposes the really perfect rose petals. So look through your bouquet, see if there's any that you want to remove. The next thing you should do is to make sure that you've taken any foliage off the stem that would be below the water level. The foliage in the water is what creates bacteria, and that will shorten your vase life. The flower food has an antibacterial in it, and it will help, but you want to make sure that you do the best you can for your flowers. They're so beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with one stem. Give the flower, using a sharp cutting shears of some sort that you have around the house, give it a fresh cut on an angle. That will help it to draw up water. If it's straight, it might sit down at the bottom of the vase and sit flat, and that would keep the water from going up to the top of the stem where the flowers are. That's what really needs the hydration. So as soon as you cut it, place it into the prepared vase. I'm going to alternate color, and I'm going to go around the rim of the vase. I like my flowers to be a little closer to the vase than is your traditional standard, which they say have your flowers 1.5 times the height of your vase. I like mine a little bit lower, so it's all about personal taste. So when you're cutting your roses, you're cutting them so that they're around the same length, and we're going to go all around the outside of the rim of the vase. And you can see I'm sort of creating a little bit of a grid with the stems. This is really a very relaxing activity, I find. It takes my mind off the craziness that's going on throughout the day. I love the look of the flowers, I love the smell of the flowers, and I love arranging flowers. So we're just going to keep going. And when I have flowers, the stems around the outside, I can start placing them into the center, and they'll start holding each other up a little bit. You can see I'm going down there into the grid that I've created with my other stems. Clip and place. You might want to step back at this point, make sure it's going in the shape that you want. This one I might move this and put it in the center. It's a little bit taller because you want to create that nice sort of rounded shape where they're a little bit lower on the sides, a little bit higher in the middle. And with 20 stems of spray roses, you can really have some fun with it here and really make one stunning, beautiful bouquet. You know what I would do? I would cheat a little bit. I would take 1 or 2 stems and put them in a little bottle, put them in my bedroom, or put them in my hallway. Really maximize the enjoyment by spreading them out throughout my house. Probably even take one into work with me and just put it on my desk. Isn't this beautiful? Now, what you need to do, you can turn your vase around, whatever you're most comfortable with. And I really feel if you're following the basic how-to, with basic steps of care and handling, there really isn't any right or wrong way to make the arrangement, because it's your arrangement, your flowers, and if you enjoy the process and you enjoy looking at the flowers and thinking about the wonderful sentiment that was sent along with these flowers, then it's a good thing all around. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Now take this, you can put it in the center of your island. You can move it around, you can put it in a bedroom, living room, dining room, whatever. Now these roses are fresh from the farm, so they're a little bit tight. They were really only cut probably 24 hours ago, whether it was from a farm in California or a farm in Colombia. And that makes these last even longer. So in 2 or 3 days, you'll see they're starting to open up a little bit more. Go through this whole process again. Take your flowers out, and you can take them out in one big bouquet now. Lay them down, change the water, clean it, use a little bleach, fill it up again with just cool or room temperature water, add some more flower food. Then you can take your whole bouquet and you can just cut the bottom. You don't have to do the individual. None of us have a lot of time in our lives for the fun things, like arranging flowers. So this can go very quickly. Place it back in the vase. And if you keep doing this, I am not kidding, these roses can last 2 or 3 weeks. 7 days, guaranteed. But by just a little special love from you, you can get them to last a few weeks. I love them. Enjoy your roses, enjoy your smiles, enjoy your day.